Don't mess up this time.
Money.
What the hell is this?
I want to do Thai boxing.
What you call him?
Luke, the Thai boxer.
A sneak peek at Luke the Thai boxer. It is already out, but we're going to get into that in just a little bit. Joining us in studio this morning, Devon DR and Candice Gobin, both, of course, a part of the film. Devon, I know that you wrote, you acted in the film as well, and you also directed. And Candice, you're an actress in the film as well. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
It's wonderful to have both of you here, and it's fantastic to see some more local content coming out onto our screens. And it looks like this one is definitely inspirational and motivational as well. But Devon, I know your life is a scope of inspiration and motivation. So can you share with us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm a Muay Thai fighter for Trinidad and Tobago. I've been so for like 10 years. I've competed for Trinidad and Tobago. In other countries, so mostly I fight outside Trinidad. I've traveled to Barbados, to Suriname, to Brazil, right? We have traveled to the US as well. And my years of competition has given me a very wide scope and experience of things, along with my years of teaching people, because I've been training people since the age of 21. So I'm 37 now. So my whole 20s, my whole life, adult life really, was teaching people to fight, along with competing with Trinidad and Tobago. And I've seen so much youth, who had hard times, and I've been able to help them through it. I mean, I myself as a youth, it had it a little bit tough, and I saw the benefits of the Muay Thai training, kickboxing, and sport on the whole. Mm-hmm. And it has become something that has helped a lot of other people through my gym and my training and my experience. So, yeah.
So, wow, a lot to take in there, and definitely an inspiration, which I know this movie is. Candice, what was it like working on this movie?
It was so much fun. It is a pleasure to work with Devon and all the other actors. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of hard work, but fun.
I was going to ask you, because it looked like it could be challenging at some points in time.
Yes, so filming, we would run away from the gym, shoot a scene, come back. So it was definitely an experience.
And that's the beauty of this film as well. I know, just taking a look at some of the background in your film, you pulled people from your gym and brought them onto the screen. What inspired you to do that?
Well, due to COVID, I'm also a promoter in the arts, sport of kickboxing and Muay Thai. And due to COVID, we've been at a halt in competition. So I wanted to do something to inspire the members to display their talents and keep them motivated. And I have a passion for film, and I've always been writing since I was small. My desire is to have one of my stories filmed in Hollywood. And so, I pursued over the years through competition. There were down times as well where I got into editing and writing and working on short films and stuff. So I decided, you know what? I could probably introduce this to my members, get them involved in it, and it may excite them. So this was the plan. The plan was to get the gym members to act in a short film. I'll write the script, we'll design it, we'll have a nice character arc and stuff, and get them involved. And I was very happy with the turnout. Mm-hmm. A few of them, they were excited, they said, okay, yeah, let's do it. And they put in the work, and we got it. And actually, this film was shot a lot of times during gym hours. So we would be training, take some time, do a scene, and come back to training. It was like that.
Oh, it sounds really scintillating. Candice, how did you feel when I'm assuming he asked, okay, well, are you willing to be a part of the movie? Were you surprised?
Well, I was always the bubbly one in the gym, always the happy, jolly one. So I wasn't really surprised. I was very happy to do it. Mm-hmm. I was ecstatic when he asked me to do it. So, yeah.
Oh, nice. So you did mention, of course, a brief history of your life so far. How would you say that's inspired this film?
Oh, well, you know, there's a saying, you always write what you know. So I remembered certain students, their experiences as they tell me. One student I remember had explained to me that his brother used to always, you know, pick on him and fight him and stuff. And when he learned to fight, his brother challenged him. And he didn't fight back, you know, he just used his defensive moves. And his brother got tired. He got so tired, he was like, oh, okay, boy, that thing you're doing there, keep it up, keep it up. You know, his brother's mind had changed from him. And I remembered that, and I was thinking, you know, I could input piece of that into the story because I believe it will inspire others, and they can relate to it.
Yeah.
So I designed a character that was pretty low, as you know, as we all feel at some point in our lives. And I designed the solution for him.
Okay.
And the solution in this case would have been training. And the character, you know, from low, he became very high, became very confident. So this was one of those things that inspired me to do this story in specific.
So what is one of the key takeaways you want your audience to get from Luke the Thai Boxer?
Oh, I mean, I want people to understand that no matter how low you are, giving love, positive thinking, could always bring you back up. You know, and if we all could look at life in a positive way, and you know, sometimes you have enemies, you know, people who don't like you, or whatever the case may be. If you could give them some compassion, it may make a change. And the film expresses that in detail, how to do it. And what I like to do with my films in the future, as we did with this one and in the future, is that, you know, there's, we know what to do. We know to be patient. We know to give love. We know these things. But some people, they don't know how to do these things. And that's what I like to cover in my stories here. I would like to tell you how. I know how to give love. I know how to make the change. So in this film, there's the how to be non-violent. Because this film is about violence and how martial arts is actually non-violent. And why it is non-violent and how it is non-violent and how you can be non-violent and also make a change by being non-violent.
It's interesting that you brought that up because, you know, a lot of people always say, well, martial arts is violence, and they don't realize the discipline that goes into it and what it teaches you. Candice, tell us something. Well, obviously you're in the gym, so you're now in this film as well. Have you found that some aspects of working out and just your daily life in general related to your character, or have you been able to marry some of your character's characteristics to you?
Well, the character has a lot of my personality in it, in that I'm a caring person. I show emotions when I know someone is hurt. So yes, the two meshed.
And you are a ball of fun, so bubbly. I completely understand. Perfect casting. So we don't want to give away too much about the movie, obviously, because we would love for everybody to go and watch it. But can we just get a little taste of what we can look forward to?
I mean, Luke the Thai Boxer is a film about a boy who's had it hard. He's actually in a gang, and the gang initiation goes wrong. He's been beaten and left for dead, but he survives, and what's left with him is a piece of paper, which his aunt, played by Candice, researches and finds challenge him. He's enrolled there, and he's taken from this low point of his life to such a confident person. And the story shows us how he has matured in the gym and the training. He takes up a fight, and he's successful and stuff. And his, you know, the gang, they attack him again. And so his coach comes to his rescue at this point in time in the story. But he realizes that he's become so powerful that he doesn't even want to fight them. He doesn't want to take action on them. However, they come at him, and his coach advises him, the coach plays by me, advises him to use defensive technique and remain nonviolent. And he has a challenge doing that, and that's what the story tells us in the end.
It's
how
very
he overcomes that
interesting.
challenge.
Yeah, how he overcomes the challenge. Some social commentary there as well, I would say, because of course in Trinidad and Tobago, as we know, we are definitely concerned when it comes to gangs. So aside from your love for film, what would you say made you decide, all right, I'm going to use this as my platform, my outlet to share a little bit of inspiration with the world?
Kind of hard to not include the love for film in that one.
In addition to your love for film.
Okay, so I'll tell you something. When I was competing, I wasn't a person to watch TV much.
Okay.
and I had, butterflies in the stomach, and I went to my coach, Brendan Burke. He said, he used to do this. He used to listen to music, and he told me you could also get a TV show that you like. And every time you go to a fight, watch that TV show. So I took it up, and man, well, I competed for a lot of years, so I watched a lot of TV, and I liked a lot of TV shows. And I realized something interesting, that these things started influencing my thinking. And there are a lot of negative TV shows out there too that influences your thinking, and music as well. So I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe I could influence the people via this medium. So that's what that I think is what inspired me for this.
Wonderful. Candace, working on this film now, of course, we just got a taste of what the movie is about. Would you say that it has profoundly affected you in any way?
Yes, it did. In terms of, well, I'm a teacher, so it definitely, it goes with my job. At work we would see the little gangs and things, so I really want to show the film to my children at school and hope that, it affects them and it has a positive impact on them as well.
It sounds like it definitely is going to. And I love the fact as well, look, at film in Trinidad and Tobago, we don't see that many when it comes to martial arts in particular. So being able to communicate this and hopefully change some lives, which I'm sure would have been one of your aims as well with the film. Yeah. Where can we watch this film?
You can watch it on YouTube. It's simple as searching Luke, the Thai boxer, and you'll find it.
Wonderful. Wow. Devon DR, Candace, thank you so much for being with us this morning on the Now Morning Show. Looking forward to watching your film, Trinidad and Tobago, and the world who are watching online as well. Make sure that you tune in to it. It's on YouTube, as Devon said. And Devon, we look forward to seeing many more films from you in the future. And Candace, we look forward to seeing you on the screen.
Yeah.
This is the Now Morning Show. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.